let's jump in the time machine real quick, man. Let's go back to young Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
When is the first time you smoked weed? Who were you with?
First time I smoked pot, I was with my cousins, and I wasn't that old. That's why I don't tell people the age that I first, because I grew up in a house like my mom smoked, so it's like it was easy to
I totally get it.
steal her weed and shit like that, or like, you know what I mean, go somewhere and see some pot and be like, hey, let me get some, because I had older cousins. So yeah, it was us, and we got blazed, and I loved it.
So was you a repeat offender quick right after that first hit? Or?
Nah. I think like I got stoned, and then I was on this wave where I was like, no, I don't even need pot, blah, blah, blah. And then I reached an age where it made perfect sense. It was like the marriage was there.
And you just went all in.
Oh, yeah. Never look back.
Now, some people have crazy bucket lists of things they like to do or places they like to smoke weed at. I think my man David Cross, you know, the guy from Arrested Development, he literally did cocaine in the White House. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Where do you have a weed bucket list, like a place places you would like to smoke weed at that you haven't yet?
Nah, because I kind of smoke everywhere.
Wherever's clever.
Yeah. I spark up whenever I want to.
Like if there was like a crazy place where you could say that that's unusual, where would that be?
Well, there was City Hall in Boston. That was cool. Like hotels, restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Like mainly restaurants. Like if I'm just sitting there just cooling, and I have a few drinks, and then I'm eating, and it's like, oh man, I need to smoke. Like I don't feel like going outside. I'm here. I paid enough money. Sparking some weed up.
And what are they gonna say, right?
Yeah, it's legendary.
Hell yeah, legendary status.
Yep.
So do you have a bucket list in life, like, beyond the music? I mean, like you got a gang of albums in, Rolling Papers 2, July 13th. Be sure you copy it.
Yeah.
Beyond that, like, you see yourself doing movies?
Yeah, definitely.
Or more of them?
More movies for sure. TV, just like different funny and educational things. There's so many different ways to teach people stuff. So I just want to like inform people, and like the main thing is I get a lot of inspiration. So for me to be able to bounce it off or try to inspire somebody to go after whatever that they think is cool the same way I do, that's my main goal. So music does that, film does that, TV, just making people laugh, comedy. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like my social media is really just like me giving my full personality so people could have a good time.
And people latch on to it. I remember the first time I saw you live, it was at Tabernacle. It was my first Wiz Khalifa show.
Yep.
And you had cult leader type command over the crowd. Like they didn't just buy into the music, they bought into the whole package.
Yep. I mean, I talk to my fans, and like I just want everybody to feel good and know that what they're doing is the right thing. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has people who gets on their nerves. But it's like, if you're a boss, you control all of that. Yeah.
So with all the traveling, moving around you do, I know it hurts to be away from your son for extended periods of time. Are you like a FaceTime every night kind of dad?
Yeah. I FaceTime every night, every day, when he comes home from school, and then before he goes to bed. And I spend tons of time with him when I'm at home. Like, if I got my son, it's just me and him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have the nanny because she helps out a whole lot.
Right.
And she's great at her job. But it's like, I'm kicking it with him. I'm sleeping in the bed with him. I'm, waking up, driving him to school, like, picking him up from school if I'm not busy. So it's like, that's my man. So the time that I am away, I think it's cool because it's necessary.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I just want to spend all my time in this one place because I gotta get money and I gotta work and, like I say, inspire people. So it's a great balance.
So he gets it. Now, when you go to his school, are you like the most famous parent there? Or like, do you go to one of those schools where it's like, yeah, well, that's Eddie Murphy's kid?
I try to be low key, but I mean, there's a lot of kids who go to his school that are famous, but it's like they all trip out when I come through.
Really?
Even the parents, like their parents be acting wild. And I love the parents, but it's crazy.
Like, would it be crazy to see you at a PTA meeting? Is that like a thing?
Oh, I'm there.
Word?
Smelling like pot.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's par for the course. It's L.A., right?
Yeah, it's all good. But no, I'm there, man. Me and Elm, we both show up to the parent teacher stuff because that's what's most important. They got to see that you're involved and active in the kid's life. Like we're not just like those celebrity parents where we kind of let people do stuff for us with the kid. It's like if we're busy, by all means, we use each arm that we have as an extension. But we make the time to be hands on.
Now, when you have a child who's like the product of two celebrity parents, do you think that makes it more of a strenuous? Well, because at least in one situation, if the other person wasn't famous, they can go dip out. Paparazzi's not on y'all, but y'all both popping.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting older, and he's starting to notice it too. And he's like, I don't like when people wave at me. I don't like when people talk to me. I don't know them. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, but a lot of them, they just have love for you because they see you on TV and they like what you do. And he's like, well, I don't like them.
So he probably wants no part of this business,
He just don't like people that he don't know talking to him like they know him.
I can dig that.
He's a kid, so he has no concept of like having to be cordial.
First grade now?
About to be a kid. What's after preschool? Kindergarten. He's starting kindergarten.
That's gonna be an interesting experience.
Yeah, he's going to like one of the best schools in the world. It's called Buckley. It's in LA, and it's like such a process to get in there. But he passed the evaluation. Me and his mom passed the evaluation. And,
what kind of like questioning do they give Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose when you're trying to enroll your kid in school?
It's really just about like they want to see the dynamic of the family, like how we interact together, how we bounce things off of each other. So it's not like it won't be like, well, do you guys eat dinner together, blah blah blah. Like it's just they want to see what the relationship is like and how we communicate. So it's different. Like they have me and Amber come by ourselves. They have me come. They have her come. They have us bring Sebastion. They separate Sebastion and take him and then have him play with other kids and have us play with the parents and then have us come back and meet parents who are going to be there. And then they put a dog and a koala bear and something else and identify what grade they're going to be. And it's crazy, but it works.
That is that's pretty extreme.
It's an intense process.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So